it. You see it?
I'm over there waiting on you. I just sent it to everybody.
It's now started.
Really gave it a heart. They were waiting. Oh yeah, it's starting now. Bam.
Hello, good people. Hello, Macy. I heard you. I see you. I'm with you at WhatsApp. Hello. I heard you had a nice sunny day. It makes 3 hours more better. So, okay. We will see who comes here. Yeah, now you see that is normal. Who comes here? I want to see. Yeah, now you see that is normal. What's wrong? What's going on? Look, this cracky, but cracky. To stop it and make some shit. Always some shit. So always is interesting. Yeah, no, people know you can see a little bit from the light. Okay. Yeah, but not the shed. And I can make shed is going downstairs. Where is this one? Here, you can see it. Okay, there. Okay, nice. Okay, people, you see it. Macy, please send the link from the live into the chat. Family chat. Thank you. Please now. It's nice that people see now the chat and the chat. You see in the screen? Chat. Yeah. But how much is there? I don't know. I'll look here. The comment list. Okay. Yeah, put it in there. So I can make my comment here into the video, not by the chat. It's okay. Oh, you're alone now. Nobody's coming. Mexican, where you at? Come on. Give us a sign here. Oh, Macy, look downstairs. The like. 1 like, 2 like. Yeah. 3 likes. Ah, you forgot or what? No, I hope not. Okay, then Mexican maybe is inside. Or Lele, I don't know. Who is it? Come on, show face. Show your channel face. Or maybe the other one. I don't know. Okay. Nobody see this, but nobody's there. Okay, then now we listen a little. No, wait first. I'll put Macy inside, no problem. Well, how I'll get the link now when it comes to, okay, no problem there. Wait. Okay. So, yeah. Wait. Well, yeah, it's mirror shit, it's satanic shit. They show this shit, you know, the mirror shit. But here, Macy, you can click on it and come with inside. No problem. We got no problem. Problem. Okay. Why is this shit here? You can see me more, Macy?
Okay, yeah.
Okay. There you go, Macy. Inside? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Nice. No one is there, but relax. Okay, no matter. What's wrong? You got echo now. Why you got echo?
Oh, I
put
must.
your thing on. Oh, it's a
No,
handy.
you hear the
So,
talking? I just
okay.
put it on mute.
No, here, about here. So, no better? Maybe,
Okay. But there you go.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
better.
No echo, you see?
Yeah.
So, because I know always, so we listen. There's a bad part because the kids see that and they mimic you. That's the part I haven't
Can't see
figured out
nothing.
yet.
Okay, we
The
listen.
positive part is the kids who live in a household with a mother is a crackhead or whatever, and he is the rapper. Like, oh, that's an everyday thing for them. So I don't have to feel ashamed. It cuts both ways. To me, it's like when I say I live the thug life, baby, I'm hopeless. One person might hear that and just like the way it sounds. You know what I'm saying? But I'm doing it for the kid that really lives a thug life and feels like it's hopeless. So when I say hopeless, when I say it like that, it's like I reach him. You understand? And even if when I reach him, it makes it look glorious to the guy that doesn't live that life. I mean, I can't help it. It's a fad, you know. He'll drop the thug life soon enough. But for the person I was trying to reach, he'll pick it up, and I'll be able to talk to him again. You heard him now.
It sounded kind of choppy. But what he was saying, who really gets paid for what he's doing?
Yeah.
Because
Oh shit.
you know a lot.
Okay. I'm just trying to get the screens out the way. Okay, so I'm here now. What's this? The love letter he wrote in high school?
I don't know. Yeah, because you can see it here. No.
Say, let me
I
see.
think I'm being responsible, but it's hard. Once you start worrying about what you're saying, I get right to it. Look, this fucking
Oh, those are just little notes like you write. He was making the videos.
Outside begging, all crap shit. That's all fucking.
Yeah.
No what's left. Yeah, all that shit. You see?
Yeah.
Life. See what Tag Life have for words and for meanings and all that shit.
Nothing.
I can't say that. Because it's dark life. It's dark life. But that's, now I have to block it out. I'll show you. Trust my heart. I'll show you. I'm doing the right thing. No, wait. I'm making forward. Shit, the record. I don't want to record. Because the thing is that I'll show you later from where the people comes and what they're doing and what they made and all that shit, and then you know for what he's standing for. And you know, you will see after. Just give it a shot. It's new style, you know? Splitting on everything. Let's see. He's splitting on this reporters, he's splitting on us, you know?
Spitting on us.
But I'm not saying I didn't make mistakes. Like some of the things I said when I was fighting the Hughes brothers. So Macy, something you want to say? You say only stop, okay? And then I stop it. I beat up the director for what it's time. Let me tell the whole world. All right, tell how you did with this. You know, you'll have a chance to come here. And here you see clearly the purple shit, and right, the same purple shit. This shit is coded here, you know? That's what makes saying to look his chains is from the Egypt, because the people they're using all these Egypt things from all their back in the days people, because they like it so much to represent that they don't give so much to the museum. They hold it and represent it in their videos and all that shit. No, they won't. They better come now. Check this out. They fired me, but did it in a roundabout, punk snitch way. So I caught them on the streets and beat they behinds. You know what I'm saying? Okay, let's talk about it. He beat people behind. He comes like the England style, you know, coming from back. You know, you can see him because you can see the P, the pack, the P, the no matter, you know, the tree. Because 2-pack means 2 and 1 pack is 3-pack. You know, that's why you must always think about it. He looks like a Hitler here. Bam! Oh, fucking Charlie Chaplin asshole. Now he looks, I don't know. Poetic Love, Justice. You saw it?
Poetic Justice, the movie that he played in with the Dragon Man.
Love, Justice. Love is in the middle. On the cap, it means not poetic justice, means poetic love justice.
Right.
Yeah.
My big mouth. Y'all mind y'all business. I mind my business. I do what I gotta do. You do what you gotta do. As long as I give you 12 tracks of that real shit, you give me my $12 and we even. I don't gotta be a role model. I don't gotta hold your hand. I don't gotta do shit.
Yeah, but you must watch out what you do.
My big mouth. I got a big mouth. Can't help it. I talk to my heart. I'm real.
He looks funny. Weird looking in his face.
So,
Like a lot of his face pushed out too much.
that was the first video. You
Damn
know
shit.
how the people there or what? What's going on in the chat? Yeah, I see something. No, I see nothing. Wow. Or what? Can happen. So, shit, maybe they told it he's sleeping. Here again, you see the Tapla. You know the logo from the album?
What's this?
The
Okay.
Tapla album.
Oh, okay.
Tapla, what he made, Tupac. Okay, no matter. And here you see from Tupac, you see, of course, all this crap shit tattoos and what it means, what they're saying, and all that. But I can't tell you what it really means. So first, this tag life, you see that this tag life here upstairs, you see TH, but it's not only TH, because you see that it's over it. So you can figure by yourself out what it means. So, and tag life means always dark life, I told you that. So what is standing there in the middle? I don't think we get it, but maybe. Okay, only tag life. There was something under, what is this shit? Okay. Try later. Okay, we know it. Okay, but you see and here you see there's another one, huh? The witch, Lucifer shit, you know?
Nefertiti, yeah.
Yeah, there you see it. Yeah. So another bad shit, you know? So then you have this guy, it means the brother shit with white people too. You got connection with white people, the brotherhood with this. They're playing some KKK shit, you know, and it means heartless. So it means heartless over it is here. You can see it. Maybe I get it for you. Wait, yeah, because I have no good picture here, but you see it over here is heartless, you know, L-E, you see it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then you know he got no heart because he is an animal, you know.
Yeah.
He is a monster. So, and more as that, he is an animal. The Second World War comes again. Okay, no matter. Here's the 50, you know. 5-0, you know. This means for me number 6 we go, oh, it's number 6, you know. And you see all the shit, fun and all of what it means, but it's not to see. Sorry, but here. But you can see, but here is quite later, and here life after and the shit, you know. And here Tupac means number 3. That's all. What it means, many another shit, because Tupac is Inca shit and all that shit. And this is this Black Panther. This Black Panther is meaning that they're working undercover, because we have no Black Panther animal on Earth as art. No Black Panther is living there as art, own art. It is a gepard or a leopard from this cat things. It's because in the sun, makes you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Because in the sun you can see that he got some circles, you know, on everywhere. So under the black. That means he's only so looking like black, you know? That means he's living like a devil undercover. So, and that's why I like it so much and represent this fish shit for this undercover living. So that means Black Panther shit. Yeah, expose Black Panther no matter. So, and yeah, you see here, he made like a baby boy, his face anyway, the walls and all shit, you know? So, and this tattoos also, I think, is not real because it's only 4 weeks there. Because he was a character, it's away. He has his own tattoos now. Well, no, nothing, you know, because for me, he's the MC because he have dreadlocks, no matter. So, I put it away. But we listen further a little bit. But first, wait. What is this? It was so long ago. We look here, this logo again, but it's not soon, it was the old. And then we switch to the last one. Oh, it's Tupac.
Hauglife. The hate you gave little infant. TPK everybody. Meaning, what you feed us as seeds grows and blows up in your face. That's thug life.
Fucking another, he's played another shit, you know?
Mhm.
Always the same shit. We played again, better, of course, only seconds.
Hauglife. The hate you gave little infant. TPK everybody. Meaning, what you feed us as seeds grows and blows up in your face. That's thug life.
Blows up the effect because it's dark life. Dark life. That's why the effect is you say dark life. The dark life is the same, you know? Meaning people don't get it because I know it from where it comes from. I show you later. I'll show you that it's Gothic. It's Gothic. Gothic is dark life, but no matter. Here, so they're living all over dark life, and this is on again. This all these tattoos. Wait, what he got on everywhere on his shit. And the important first is this one, the cross. Look, this from the Bible. Shit, Exodus. You know, see it. They know what he means. Then read it in the book, and then you know for what he's standing. And then you know he's the serpent, lightning, asshole, the animal, come again, Machiavelli, you know? So here, Exodus 1831, then cross tattoo, a ribbon to, what it means? You see, Turner, Exodus is before going out back, he's saying, or going out and back. So black magic anyway. So 15 niggers, however much can read it. Calculate the hate you gave a little infant fox everybody. Before he said they hate us, no, they hate us for our good life or something. He said another one over. He got balling here. You see what is balling? The balling is not only so balling, you play with the ball also. Balling means you kill people for your gang, you know? You fuck girls by the corner with your friends, 5, or 6 person, or 10, or not much people. You make some shit, you know? Balling comes from back in the days where everything began too, because it's an old coded shit. And he notorious the word too is an old coded word too, and we got this trust nobody crony and shit here on this everywhere, and it's MOB money over bitches shit, you know. So, but number 3 again, Tupac number 3, and 7 pack all that shit. So and then you have this version of I don't know this, but I can read the things. So. Fuck the world. You know what it means? Fuck the world. Here I take upper dark or so. Then you know that is Machiavelli right side neck. You know, all that shit was players. You see, means the devil. So what's wrong? Hunter exposes undercover shit. One of the biggest things. I must export it one day anyway too. Tupac here some tattoo. I don't know whether this is here, and this again is here looks for shit, and he make it like a drag. You see the eyes, because the photo is more like a drag, you know. You see it? Yeah. The other thing is because he like it. Dada, you know, again coded, an outlaw coded, and all the shit here. You see this shit here, you know. You know what it is? Bird shit, I think bird shit or something with a shark. I don't know what it means, but so I cannot all be, but it's too much. Then I'm going to be too much for me. I make many parts, no matter. So then we listed now another one. Someone is there, Macy?
Yeah.
No. Yeah, Mexican. Link is there. Hello. But too much is not good.
I wasn't even looking at the.
That everybody wants to.
Looking at the screen thing.
Yeah, well, kommt
Hey,
now.
Big Tom, what's up? What's up? Hey, Jose. Okay.
Forward, kommt now.
Listening to Sir break down Tupac.
Okay, kommt. No,
To the built environment. What?
That's what. Okay, here. You can see it, okay?
Break down what Tupac said for
The
us.
architecture. Your guide to the built environment. What is Gothic architecture and what makes it unique?
Crazy shit.
Gothic architecture came out of the Middle
That's
Ages,
Gothic.
with
That's
the
not
first
like.
truly Gothic building appearing around
Jesus,
1140 AD. And no, it wasn't built by Goths.
Never.
It was built by the French. Contrary to modern-day Goths who embraced the dark, Gothic architecture was considered uplifting for its time.
Look where Tupac comes
Gothic
to
cathedrals are partly recognizable because of their large walls of stained glass windows,
Look at that shit.
which allowed light to fill large
It's
open
your
spaces
Tupac.
and create a
Look
heavenly
what he
environment.
likes so much.
But to construct these
And
open
they
spaces
show
and
no
walls
the
of
fake
flags,
free
they had to be
energy right
created.
in the church.
Builders of the Middle
You see
Ages
it,
took
man.
traditional methods of construction from around Europe and the Near East and modified them to reduce the need for load-bearing walls, bulky columns, and build higher than ever before.
You see everything, Macy?
Here's how they did it.
Yeah.
The most important part of Gothic architecture is the pointed arch.
I'll talk
Arches
only the
provide a
high
method
ones.
for opening space and maintaining the strength of the walls. They allow for things such as doors and windows. While these guys knew about the rounded arch, the pointed arch is something imported from the Near East. It can be seen in early Islamic architecture, such as the Al-Aqsa Mosque. Architects of the Middle Ages borrowed the idea of the pointed arch, knowing it would let them build vertically higher than what was previously possible.
Look, free energy.
Because the pointed arch was more efficient at
Yeah, all the buildings
There's
and stuff,
the-
all the arches and the way they make all that crap. I know that's got something to do with feeding the devil energy.
Bullshit or lying, there's no free energy. They're lying at you because it's dead. Wait.
and it would let them build vertically higher than what was previously possible.
Ah, you saw it? For 1 second, you saw it. It comes.
Yeah, that viney looking thing.
Here,
Richard,
the
yeah,
pointed arch was
nothing.
more efficient at distributing the width of walls and roof. Remember, these buildings were made primarily of brick and stone.
Wait.
Stones, and were very heavy. Managing and distributing the weight was really important, and the pointed arch was key in managing it all, especially when these arches were crossed to create a roof vaulted ceiling.
You see? Bricks.
Vaulted ceilings weren't a new idea either, but because the pointed arch was more effective, so was the roof vault. This resulted in the need for fewer columns, and those that were used
Think about
were
it.
taller, thinner, and
That's it.
provided another distinguishing
Can't hear you
characteristic.
in the video.
What?
So we can't hardly hear you in the background with the video playing.
I say this is Tupac. This all is Tupac. Yeah, because this shit is all Freemason shit. You see the temple shit, all that shit what he representing. You see it clearly.
Yeah.
Yeah. We like is what we come because Gothic is dark life and dark life is dark life, you know? So then you know where it comes from. So we show it further.
By the pointed arches,
The
and something that gives Gothic architecture its unique silhouette. While a regular buttress butted up against the wall and kind of blended in with the masonry, a flying buttress was much more elegant and much more obvious. You see them mostly on the outside of the building as they move the lateral forces across one or more arches. Despite supporting so much weight, the flying buttress disguises the load with an almost magical design.
Magical design.
What they say? Magical design?
Yeah.
God damn it. Bam. You see here clearly how ugly it looked like. You see all that shit like this hack, you know, with the thorns and all that shit, you know?
Yeah.
Say, don't keep away here. Whoa, you know, all that shit. Yeah, ugly shit like hair mask looking like that, you see?
Yeah.
This is this house of pain looking like what we have. This is our chair. This is our prison, you know? The things what take us away, you know? This steel shit, what is the doors, you know? This chain shit, what we can go out from the cell. Yeah, you know what I mean? Okay. Yeah. That is the shit what we can't see it everywhere. Because everything, every sign keep us, you know, down and all this shit, you know?
Yeah.
When you combine the flying buttress, pointed arch, slender columns, and ribbed vaulting, you get buildings that looked unlike anything seen before. You have a building that's no longer supported by walls and has a more open interior environment. With the weight of the building taken off the walls, you also have an opportunity to fill them with something other than brick and mortar, resulting in those large windows of stained glass that help define Gothic cathedrals. Another distinguishing trait of Gothic architecture is the ornamentation. The rose window, usually above the west door, is one of the most obvious examples. It depicts the final judgment of man and is part of the Gothic tradition in which biblical and historical stories were portrayed in stained glass and sculptures throughout the cathedral. This wasn't done just for decoration.
Yeah, this is the pre-ending shit. You look this picture here. Who is this? Apostle? The fucking character? And holding a key or what is it? No. Okay. But you see the apostle big shit, you know?
Yeah.
So Mexican, yeah? No. Who's there, Josie?
No, Mexican McTow.
I can hear him. Hello, Mexican. Because someone was inside, or?
At a time when most of the population was illiterate, these embellishments made scripture and history available to everyone.
This is causing.
And of course, the Gothic cathedral wouldn't be completed.
It's exposing this video here, exposing not only the tag light, it's exposing where they come from, what is the church, what they are, the Christian are, what they are. They're Gothic, dark life. Dark life is all this what they are.
Where you at? Hello?
You know? And look, this house of pain. You see it?
Yeah, right there. The house of spikes right there.
Yeah, also more looking like a house of pain is those now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Without gargoyles. On a practical level, there were spouts that moved rainwater off the roof. On a spiritual level, they scared people into going to church.
Here, the air drag
Gothic
from the
architecture
movie.
started in France, but the style quickly caught on and became the standard for cathedrals and churches throughout Europe. There are some local variations, like in England, where the design is more horizontal, and Italy, which embraced a more colorful ornamentation. But they all share the same basic design and engineering elements.
Everybody go and cut.
Gothic architecture lasted until the late 1500s, around the beginning of the Renaissance. It was gradually replaced. But the Gothic style would reappear again at different times and places in history, so it's associated with religion and morality. And the term Gothic architecture wasn't used back in the Middle Ages when the style first emerged. It was during the Renaissance, using Goth as a derogatory term.
What?
No, not that kind of Goth. Goth is in the Eastern Germanic.
So you saw all this fucking Jesus is their boss, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So called it all Gothic. All Gothic assholes. Dark shit. That's why they're so homosexual, because they're like flesh and meat and all that shit. So, okay, but the last one is only to what he...
Germanic people of medieval Europe. Basically, they were calling it barbaric.
Hey, not fair.
Sorry, but it's okay because we love it now, even if we sometimes forget where it came from. And remember, next time you look at a church, a Gothic cathedral can be
next time you look at a church, you split in this direction and go further.
identified by the pointed arches, slender columns, weird vaulted ceilings, flying buttresses, rose windows, gargoyles, and ornamentation.
Then you say it's our new style.
Now you know something about architecture. Wasn't that easy?
Yeah. Macy's there or not?
Yeah, I'm here. Figure out how the hell
So maybe two of things.
I can't do
Gothic.
nothing.
Gothic. But you know what they all these transgenders, all these fuckers, all these stupid people, they're not only the satanic Freemasons, they're all Gothic. Gothic was before all that shit.
This doesn't look good, guys.
But they are.
This is some creepy stuff.
Okay. Okay, yeah. So this is the Tupac, the Thug Life. Saying is the Thug Life is based off of Dark Life.
That's where they come from. All that shit began with the pocket cassette, I think so, right?
We can barely hear you.
That's the shit. What they have, what they made, all that shit. What is up there? What the masses.
Wow, you know what I'm saying? Wow. Macy, what's up? What's up? How you doing? Yeah, you see this right here?
Religion writers aspire to write about the unknown.
Sir Sink brings us some spooky ass shit, man. What the fuck?
Know what they are.
Yeah, absolutely.
And this year, you know, and to represent Talk Life and Screaming.
Okay, now we can hear you a little bit better. History of the arts.
What do fans of atmospheric post-punk music have in common with ancient barbarians? Not much. So why are both known as goths? Is it a weird coincidence or a deeper connection stretching across the centuries? The story begins in ancient Rome. As the Roman Empire expanded, it faced raids and invasions from the semi-nomadic populations along its borders. Among the most powerful were a Germanic people known as Goths, who were composed of two tribal groups, the Visigoths and Ostrogoths. While some of the
So that's why you know why the first word in the Bible was God, because they're gods.
Germanic tribes remained Rome's enemies, the empire incorporated others into the imperial army. As the Roman Empire split in two, these tribal armies played larger roles in its defense and internal power struggles. In the 5th century, a mercenary revolt led by a soldier named Odoacer captured Rome and deposed the Western emperor. Odoacer and his Ostrogoth successor, Theodoric, technically remained under the Eastern emperor's authority and maintained Roman traditions. But the Western Empire wouldn't.
This is what he's saying. If you look his abonnents, you look 9.2 million subscribers. 1 million. This asshole, you think this asshole telling you some truth, but you know, no, that's this asshole, this name from them, where they come from, all this Freemason, is gods. That's why they made this word God, you know, because of Gothic. But no matter, I hope you feel it.
Never be united again. Its dominions fragmented into kingdoms ruled by Goths and other Germanic tribes who assimilated into local cultures, though many of their names still mark the map. This was the end of the classical period and the beginning of what many call the Dark Ages. Although Roman culture was never fully lost, its influence declined and new art styles arose, focused on religious symbolism and allegory rather than proportion and realism. This shift extended to architecture with the construction of the Abbey of Saint-Denis in France in 1137, first applied by Horace Walpole to his own 1764 novel. Here, the word Gothic was repurposed again to describe a literary genre that emerged as a darker strain of Romanticism. The term was first applied by Horace Walpole to his own 1764 novel, The Castle of Otranto, as a reference to the plot and general atmosphere. Many of the novel's elements became genre staples, inspiring classics and the countless movies they spawned. The Gothic label belonged to literature and film until the 1970s, when a new musical scene emerged. Stereotypes, Gothic music and fashion continued civilization to reach into its past to reshape its present.
So I want to show you they make all of this shit because they make music and all this shit because the people think it's only the music, only so people culture and all this shit, but this comes from very far away. All the shipping guns they stay here 1,000 years or so. They're here, you see, 1,000 years or so.
Come from the devil people.
They're for a long time here.
What?
What you said, Max?
What he said that was from the
Auch
devil.
zum
Oh, that was the Orient.
Ferienwohnungen auch. Und wenn du willst,
Mexican?
sogar eine Blase. Aber dann nicht das Abenteuer.
Oh, what's going on here?
What's the first thing that comes to mind when you think of Germans in North Africa? Most likely Nazi troops marching around in a 1940s era Morocco. Well, long before Humphrey Bogart was helping refugees.
Macy.
What's up? What's up?
Wow, man. Tercy, what's up, my brother? How we doing, man? How we feeling? We good?
I'm good. Yeah. I'm
Yeah, life is good. Absolutely, yes.
good. Yeah. So we look in the shed. Or what? What's going with the shed? Who's there?
Ah, a lot of devil people. A lot of devil people. Yes, I see.
What?
I don't know what the hell is going on. Look, you trying to show where the thug life came from, the dark life came from the Gothic, right? And then how the Gothic start off and the symbolisms in it.
They made all the private, all that shit.
Yeah, and I see how they
But nobody think about this.
contribute to everything, and it says so far that it focused on the illusion part of the world and not so much as reality when they went into writing everything. So that kind of stuck with me right there. And then I could barely hear you behind the thing because it takes over the sound. So you gotta stop and then say what you're saying.
Sorry. Okay, that's so we let it play.
Troops
the
marching
beginning.
around in a 1940s
Unless, okay, unless you have two volumes, one for the mic and one for the video.
Oh yeah, he is pressing stuff right there.
I want to play some finish that weekend.
to mind when you think of Germans in North Africa.
Not all of you.
Most likely Nazi troops marching around
Nazi
in a
troops.
1940s era Morocco. Well, long before Humphrey Bogart was helping refugees escape Casablanca, tens of thousands of Germanic troops had amassed upon the shores of the Maghreb and elsewhere around the Mediterranean, creating unique, albeit short-lived kingdoms in one of the more turbulent areas of the contemporary world. These ancient people were known as the Goths, far removed from the edgy subculture that has cropped up in America and Britain since the 1980s. And at one point in time, the Goths, who were not necessarily a unified group, were the main driving force behind the fall of the Western Roman Empire, and were best known by the name barbarian, which obviously has certain connotations in the modern English-speaking world. The emergence of the Goths and other Germanic tribes streaming from the far north was a premonition of the collapse of the world's most powerful empire in all of history, only to a dark age in Europe that would plunge the continent into the backwards and deprived state of medieval times. The Germanic peoples began as a small collection of tribes in the far north of Europe, in an area that was virtually uninhabitable 11,000 years ago due to the last ice age, and it was a few centuries before the beginning of the first millennium that these Germanic tribes began to migrate south from
You see, Germania. That's why I told Macy, everybody, people that came from Germania.
And that's Germany, right?
That's why they play so much on their field. They make war, as they made some war and so on their where they come from, because this Germania is no more there. It's from everybody now, That's why, because it's the land from everybody. That's why they play so much on this place, So But they're living all here, around that Germania where they want, and take a nice sunny breezy day here on the beach and everywhere. But he didn't play so much. When it comes up, Russia comes from here, from the right, bam. It's okay. Play for a little bit.
Scandinavia and into the area that would become modern Asian region, also pushed into Eastern Europe, where they later moved into the Roman Empire, becoming a part of the loosely affiliated barbarian coalition. Iberia, founding their own kingdoms in the southern half of the peninsula, and the predominant language during this time in Iberia was still Latin, although by the Eastern Romans who
Simon und Johannes investieren beide in Aktien. Simon verwendet
who were increasingly encroached upon on all sides by Persians, Goths, and
Google
others,
Chrome,
and a massive campaign was launched by Byzantine Emperor Justinian I,
Here,
also known as
there's the
Justinian the Great, who in the mid-6th century managed to reconquer the
yeah.
territory held by the Ostrogoths in Italy, the Alans and Vandals in North Africa, and parts of the Visigoth kingdom in Iberia. Because of the relatively perfunctory nature of the Ostrogoth and Vandal kingdoms, in the fall of the Roman Empire, and other major historical events such as the Reconquista, or just how many people in modern Europe have Gothic ancestors, which probably consists of a large number of Crimean Tartars, Pontic Greeks, smaller numbers of Italians, and possibly even a good
Who are these motherfuckers?
sized chunk of Spain and Portugal today, and by extension many in Latin America and the United States, with common Spanish surnames of Germanic origin, including Fernandez, Gonzalez, Rodriguez, or even Gomez. And unsurprisingly, these particular names, especially in the region of Asturias today. Now, contrary to popular belief, the so-called Gothic architecture of Western Europe doesn't have its origins in the 5th to 8th century Gothic kingdoms, but rather in medieval France during the 12th century. And the term Gothic was used to describe this style in a rather negative manner, likening the domineering and foreboding fashion to the uncivilized Germanic tribes of old. And it wasn't until later in history that the name stuck. Indeed, the names Vandal, Barbarian, and Goth all have innately negative or at least dark connotations in the English language, which is most likely a reflection of the dismal and hopeless period of time that the Romans were engaged in, whilst their empire that took over 1,000 years to forge was finally crashing down around them. Had the Goths, Vandals, and other Germanic peoples united in that era, it's entirely possible that Europe would look far different than it currently does, and the Germans wouldn't be the only.
Okay, that's it. I'll go back in the chat here. So we switch it now to no more version. So I can switch it. Yeah. I think now it's no more, right? No screen no more. Macy, you there?
Yeah, all right.
So now no screen no more, right? Okay, wait, my phone. Yeah, hello? Macy, you there?
Yeah, all right.
So now no screen no more, right? Okay, wait, my phone. Yeah, hello? Okay.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and take off, man.
All
Later,
right.
guys.
Later.
Thanks.
Okay. Stop now. God damn it. Okay. No problem. Oh, we don't know what I before. Here, Macy. So, again, we alone here.
We're all alone. Let me see. I have no idea what I'm doing now.
Josie, what's wrong? There or what?
No, I think he just popped in and say, hey, hey, hey.
So you go live, Macy, or what? Or what you want to do? Because I want to cut the thing not so long, you know. That's why. Just cut live.
I might try it with that Mopicin. I don't know. I like playing with that. What time is it? Oh, I need to get my ass.
Okay, then call me, right?
All right. All right.
Okay.